Hey guys, Kat here from Strings and Things Studios. Today I'm going to teach y'all how to tape your violin. Now you might ask, why are we taping our violin? Well, if you look at a guitar, you see that the guitar has frets. That teaches a guitarist where they need to place their fingers in order to play in tune. And that's exactly what our tapes are for. They help us learn where our fingers need to go to play in tune. Not everyone has perfect pitch, and that's okay. The whole point of this is to teach our fingers muscle memory. Now, you see that I have different colored fingers. That is to coincide with my different colored tapes. And I've included a link down below of the tapes that I found. I got them on Amazon. I think you can get a pack of like 9 or 10 different colors for like $5 or $6. It might have gone up since I've bought them. But I've had these for about 4 years now, and I still have plenty of tape. These are great because they stick well, and they are an awesome tool for matching color with color. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Now, the first thing we absolutely have to do is make sure that our violin is in tune. I am going to, real quick, make sure G is a little flat. No, we're good. G, D, A, and E. All right. If you are not sure what I'm talking about for making sure that our strings are in tune, check one of my videos on tuning with the fine tuners or with the pegs if you have to. Now, I have 4 different colors, and that's because we use 4 different fingers. This is our first finger, second finger, third finger, and our fourth finger. So we really don't pay attention to our thumb. Our thumb doesn't get a number. He's not loved. Although our thumb is extremely important. Our thumb and our first finger need to be best friends. They move together up and down the neck of the violin. So that's why I made my thumb the same color as my first finger. Now, I've included some links to some PDFs where you or your kid can color in what they want each note to be. So first finger, I'm making it red. My second finger is green. My third finger will be blue. And my pinky is going to be purple. I personally really like the colors. You can always just do all white or all black or all one color. It really doesn't matter. If you are someone that colors don't help you, then you don't need to. I've just found with all of my students in the past that letting them pick the colors, letting them match the colors with the note, it makes them, feel like they're in control and they get to pick the colors. It makes them feel more attached to the learning process, but it's also more fun. If we can learn music in any way that will help us, then I'm all for it. All right, the first thing that I'm going to do is grab my red string or my red tape. So that note, when we place the tape, we are going to have A on G, E on our D string, B on A, and F sharp. It's really important that you pay attention to the sharp on our E string. Now, I already pulled off a little chunk of tape. It's okay to be a little long. You just don't want them to be too short. So I'd say this is about 3 inches long. You don't have to measure it. It's not an exact science. It's okay if it's longer or shorter. We just want it to cover all the way across and then be able to wrap around. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is slide it under your strings. And we're going to go up, get my tape the correct way. So there we go. And now this is not an exact science. Okay, so that's showing it's a little bit sharp. My A was just a wee bit sharp, so we just want to scooch it back. All right, well, my A is happy. E. B. Maybe. Oh yeah, that looks good still. Can't quite tell. Yep. Now, I'm just going to wrap under and see, I made it a little long. All we have to do, rip off a chunk. We don't need all that extra. So I'm going to wrap it underneath and then wrap over here. Again, little too long. Better to be too long and have some to cut than too short. And I just wrap it around and I overlap. All right. That's our first tape. Again, make sure that the notes that when we are doing it are A, E, B, and F sharp. Now the next tape is green. I chose green. That will be my middle finger. And for that, we want a B, an F sharp, a C sharp, and a G sharp. It's really important to make sure that we have those sharps when we are doing this. So again, we go underneath, slide it up, and it's going to be a whole step up. Now, I go into more depth on half steps, whole steps in another video, but really quick, a whole step means you can fit another finger in between. A whole step is like this. A half step means your fingers will be touching. Now, like this, I can fit a finger in between. So that means it's a whole step up. Now, let's make sure that this is a B. Yeah, it's hard to pluck this way. So my tape is a little too far back. Just going to lift it up and slide it forward a little. Oh, or I'm going to make it stick to my finger. Sorry about that, guys. Whoop. Let's try that now. Good. We have a B. Let's get an F sharp. Now that's showing it's a little sharp. So I'm just going to scooch it back a smidge. See if that makes it happy. So why is my B so high? Oh, because the whole tape slid too far. There we go. Let's try that now. Perfect. Okay. Gosh. Let's try C sharp. I slid it back again. There we go. G sharp is happy. C sharp is happy. F sharp is happy. And my B is happy. So again, we're just going to wrap it around and wrap it around. We just want to make sure that it is straight across and not fall. Next one is my third finger. So my third finger is going to be blue. Now that is going to be C, G, D, and A. C, G, D, A. Okay? That is going to be a half step up. So that means that our third and second finger are going to be touching. Now I'm going to slide this under. And we just want it to be right about there. A little too far. Let's see, let's check that. Yeah. Let's get G, D, and A. Is that on the tape? Yes. All right, so those are happy. Again, we're just going to wrap this around. All right, there we go. Let me real quick make sure these are going straight. Yes, they are. All right, I'll set this back down. And now our last tape is for our pinky. Beginners, we don't use our pinky a whole lot in the beginning. We really care about these three. So make the first 3 tapes your favorite colors. And then the last tape your color. Or, I mean, if you really want to give your pinky some extra attention, then make your pinky your favorite color. I just chose purple because, well, I don't know. Purple is actually one of my favorites. I didn't pick colors well, did I? All right, so our 4th finger is D, A, E, and B. Now, what's cool about our 4th finger is that it is the exact same note as our string up. So when you put your pinky down to hit D, it's the same tone as our open D. Same with A and E. Now, B is a much higher note. And we don't have a B string. Again, I'm going to go underneath, slide it up. Okay, let's check if I put that in the right place. Well, my tuner's saying it's happy. Let's see. See how they match? Same tone. Let's check A. Same tone. Let's check E. Oops. I think I'm a little crooked, aren't I? Let's go back a little, because that wasn't in tune. There we go. Tape. Oh no, look what I did. I got it on the other side. Get under. Behave. So you won't be doing it this angle. You can either have it sitting down, facing you, anything like that. Don't do it the way I'm doing it. I'm just trying to give you a good visual. So let's try. Let me check and make sure that this is straight across. It is not. That is why it's having some issues. So I'm going to just kind of try straightening that out a bit. Now let's test it. There we go. Let's try E. My E is still in tune. Again, it's okay to keep checking and making sure that it's in tune. So now we want this to be a B. Yep, it's a B. We're happy. Now I'm going to wrap this around. Okay. And I'm going to show you what I mean about colors matching colors. Our thumb wants to go right with that red tape. And our first finger is going to go on the red tape. Second finger, for the most part, is always going to be on our green tape. Third is blue, and my pinky will go on 4th. So that is how my hand will end up looking. Right, like that. All right. Well, if you have any questions on how to tape your instrument, shoot me an email at kat@stringsandthingsstudios.com or send me a message on Facebook and Instagram or leave me a comment down below. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel because I have a whole bunch of additional videos coming out to help you out with, well, really all you need for the violin. Have a fabulous day and I'll see y'all soon.